Is this Ella Fitzgerald, motherfucker? This is Ella Fitzgerald. You're taking all of your fucking views. You will not be served in this goddamn algorithm again. I swear to God, we'll take you out back and break your goddamn knees if this is an Ella Fitzgerald song. I had a realization today because of a thing. Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's it going today? Whew. We're back with some more Resident Evil. There's a giant fly in this room. I'm going to try to kill the fucker at some point. And we'll see how that goes for me. It's actually on my light right now. Everybody be very, very quiet. The plastic bit just came off of my ear again. Oh, you fucker. I know this is weird. Just bear with me. Got him. We did it. Mission accomplished. It's been a day. Like, it has been a very long, very arduous day. I had to go to work again, which, you know, is always garbage. The two coworkers I have are both going on vacation, so my next week is just gonna suck. So I'm not thrilled. And, like, today a bird got in here somehow. Well, not somehow. I know how. There's a large gap at the bottom of the door. I currently have a towel under there. Don't worry, though. The cat got it. He hasn't caught the mouse yet. But he got the bird. So I'll give him that. At least he got the bird. The bird didn't die, by the way. My mom grabbed it and put it out front and let it go. It's fine. Little sparrow. I like birds. So I'm happy about that. I am very sweaty because it's very warm in here today. Despite it only being like 80 to 88 today. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, so I got all that going for me. Before we get into it, as always, you can find me at any one of these places up here or the easily clickable links right there in the chat or down in the description below if you watch me in the future on the YouTube. It's amazing if you're still watching because that last little bit was mostly just nonsense. And I'm sorry. We're going to beat I'm in no hurry because we don't have much of the game left. But we're going to beat Resident Evil 1 tonight. Like, that's like a given. So like I said, I'm in no hurry. I do think I fixed the Firebot stuff, so if you redeem something, the sound effects should happen. And it was a stupid mistake. I didn't point the stuff from, like, link to it to the new server IP address. I literally just had to go in and type 2 numbers to fix it. So hopefully that's good. And I think I got the daddy cam toggle working. So I got that going for me. But let's not delay any longer. Let's go ahead and get into it. Also, like I've said before, if there's any sound issues, let me know. I don't know. What do I have? Okay, I am well equipped.
Oh, Jill. What good timing. A moment ago, I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Barry out here following voices in holes. Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you all right? I can go first if you want me to.
I'm just a girl. Him to go first? Yes.
Oh, yes, please. I'm a little nervous.
I understand.
I don't get
Maybe
these.
more dangerous.
Like, I'm sure that
behind
there's.
me. Be careful.
I don't fully get this whole exchange. It's kind of weird.
Perry?
Parry? Which there's actually an interesting thing that Barry's showing you there. Is that you can aim up
That
and
was
hit
too close. Let's go together.
and hit the hunters while they're jumping.
Let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry.
Ooh, grenade rounds. Why am I on yellow caution? Fucking hunters. No, it's this door? Yes.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice
Howdy,
Enrico's?
August. How are you today?
Yeah?
You're alive.
Wait there. Are you with anybody, Jill?
Is that Enrico? Yeah.
What? Oh, yes.
Enrico.
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you all right, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella. Ha!
I wonder who could have shot him.
Enrico!
Good today. It's been pretty productive. Hell yeah. Productivity. I'm doing. I had to go to work, which, as it keeps happening, I'm less enthused about. Apparently a bird got into my, my room. But it's okay, the cat got it. But thankfully he didn't get it. It was a little sparrow, got let outside. A bird, yeah. You know what, though? He didn't get the fucking mouse that I keep seeing. There's a mouse I keep seeing randomly. Which it's like, bro, that's why we have you. There's a big gap. So the door frame of my door is falling apart. And there's a big old gap at the bottom of the door. Apparently it was a very small sparrow. So it probably came in through the gap in the door. I have a towel under there now. Hopefully we'll be replacing the door frame soon. But, you know. And run away. But yeah, I'm not thrilled about it. I like birds. So obviously I don't want harm to befall a bird. I hate how these fuckers can open doors. Using up all my good asset rounds. But yeah, like, my mother caught it and after the cat got it and threw it outside. Hey, if you don't like spiders, now might be a good time to go audio only for a bit. This door sequence is the only warning you'll get. Of course, it's boss fight time against, against Black Tiger. Shit. There we go. The spider's now dead. That in the first couple minutes of stream was definitely me hunting a fly. Because there was a giant-ass fly in here that kept annoying me. Poison? No? Okay. They give you a blue herb here in case you get poisoned, which, like, is very kind of them. Cause that was a huge spider, yeah. That spider definitely drank its Ovaltine. Like, they weren't lying when they said there's a giant spider. I want to affix my Doom Book 1. I will also should probably bring a gun with me. Handgun bullets, hexagonal crank. I don't know why I always add the extra syllable to that. Also, don't at me for organizing my inventory. I don't know why I always add the extra, like, bit of wording. I forgot to actually take the herb I wanted. There we go. We're all healthy. We just killed a giant spider. We are literally at the end of the game. There are some Adlers here for reasons. I don't know why they put those snakes there. Like, I truly don't. Like, then again, I don't get those enemies full stop in this game. I don't think I've ever actually gotten caught by any of them in this one. In the remake, there's one that consistently gets me because it blends into the background and it consistently, like, jumps at you. Like, it's just sitting there coiled. And when you run by it, it jumps at you and gets you. That one gets me fairly regular. But all of the other ones, it's like, I don't know how people get caught by them. Like, just don't stop running. How much health does it take? Not much. The problem isn't necessarily the health in that instance. It's poison. Because they can poison you. I think in this one, all of them can poison you. Also, this is stupid. They give you the map to this area at the very end. Like, we were in the second to last room of this area. Or rather, this is the second to last room in this area. But they don't take much health, but they can poison you. So they're more like an enemy of nuisance than they are of, like, actual, like, damage. But it's one of those things where it's just an annoyance. It's like right now I have to go track down a blue herb. Which, they never put you in an area without a blue herb if there's a poison enemy around. I can't think of a single Resident Evil that does that to you. Like, it sucks if you get poisoned multiple times by the same enemy. But at that point, that's on you. You should have killed it. These old RE games are pretty, like, they're not easy, but they're not hard either. Once you, like, know the game, they're simple. Like, I just had to deal with those snakes. There's 2 blue herbs right here. There aren't any in 7 or 8. There are none in 3 remake. There are blue herbs in 2 remake, but they while they do heal poison, they're actually for like giving you a little bit of a like a damage resistance buff, more so. I don't know if they're in 6 because 6 is a horrible atrocity. They're not in 5. They're replaced by yellow herbs in 5 and 4. And they are in Code Veronica 0, 1, 2, 3. Anytime water moves in this game, there's a goddamn cutscene for it. This seems like the dumbest way you could hide your laboratory. Like, I feel like just a simple elevator elsewhere would be better. Also, there's a door up there I didn't check. It's welded shut. It leads to the heliport. Literally, it's where the game is. But it's welded shut. We're now in the secret lab. And that door is tightly locked. There's a plate on the right-hand side. Emergency exit. Will not open unless under first-class emergency. Shame. Will you descend it? Yes. Alright. I want to get rid of this crank. I will get rid of this crank with my other crank. I don't need a healing item. Or I'll keep a healing item on me. Actually equip a gun. Because there are zombies again. But yeah, for the time being, we're back to... I love when they try to puke on me. It does damage, but it doesn't do much damage. So, like, it's really not a big issue. And I could have left the Mo disc in the box. How unfortunate. And now we're at naked zombies. So naked zombies actually are more deadly. They are stronger than normal zombies. They do more damage. Not by a ton, but enough. And we have just grundle front seats for this zombie. Oh god, not that camera angle. Well, yeah, clearly, aren't you more powerful when you're naked? I know I am. I'm the most powerful when I am just naked. So something I've realized playing this game this time, I think there's a range to the auto aim. Like, I think that, like, the auto aim past a certain point doesn't, like, can't figure it out. Various devices and chemicals, nothing useful. Nothing special. Okay, Jill, thank you for your expert opinion on this. I went the wrong way. So, mild annoyance. Every time you re-enter this room, the zombies respawn. Is it this room? It is this room. Haha. Seems someone used this only recently. There's a switch here. Will you push it? We have a nice little room here with some runes. Now, I know the answer to this puzzle, but I am going to actually, like, solve it for the sake of doing it on screen, rather than just going, oh, here's the answer. Because, realistically, when I was in that room where I picked up those slides, I could have solved this puzzle already. Something is written on the picture. It looks like runes. But here's a note. Maybe this will help. It barely does anything. For the original games like this, the fixed camera angle, original Resident Evils, aim assist is auto aim is a must. Like, you can play them. I have played them without the auto aim. It makes it a bit more difficult, and the game's kind of clunky. Like, the auto aim is a necessary thing in this. For the third person one, aim assist, where it's just kind of like, well, we pull you a little bit towards the like weak point of the enemy or onto the enemy and kind of lock on and track a little bit. Those I find more annoying than anything, because I feel like I'm fighting with it. I don't mind if I'm playing with a controller. If I'm playing mouse and keyboard, it drives me up a wall. I hate it. June 8th, 1998. Dear Ada. Ada, by the time you read this, I'll be something different. I put the wrong emphasis in the wrong syllable. Today's test turned out to be positive, just as I expected. I feel like going crazy when I think about becoming one of them. Ada, you are not infected, and I hope you never will be. In case you're the last one left, take the material in the visual data room and go to the power room to operate the triggering system before you escape, and make all of this public through the media. If everything is in order, all of the locks will be opened by the security system. You can access the system if you log in with my name from the terminal in the small lab and enter the password. The password is your name. To unlock the door at B2 where the visual data room is located, you'll need to access with our first names and then enter another password. I've written the code below. I'll make sure you'll understand it easily. And this is my last hope. If you find me completely sane, please kill me yourself. Password, rune, 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 rune. Alright, so we have M with an X in the middle. We have upright fish. We have golf flag. And then we have the letter M. Yours, Jean. So we know the login, Jean. We know that the first password is Ada. And the game so helpfully tells us this. But what is the third password? So we can see these runes right here. So we know. Howdy, Zagboo. How are you today? So we know that the first letter of the word on the bottom is going to be the first letter. We know that the second letter of the word in the top left is going to be the second letter. And we know that the fourth letter in the word on the top right, you're not far off. And we know that, because we know what the runes are. But how do we figure out what words they are? Well, there's a switch. Will you push it? Yes. Oh, now the room's all blue. Oh, look. It's tree, apple, woman, man. So, we get the password being mole. puzzle not in a remake, is it? No, it's that X-ray puzzle. Those recipes look good. To be fair, it does sound tasty. I do gotta figure out a way to make it where it cycles through like 3 or 4. I haven't been able to figure that out yet. Well, that's electronically locked. No. Get away, naked man. I know how powerful you are. But now we can do the coolest animation in this game. The super soft groans of this poor naked man. By the way, I wonder who owns this computer. What possible way could we have to figure out whose computer this is? I mean, it's a mystery. Who could possibly be behind all of this? What company could possibly be making these horrible atrocities? I don't know. This is very Mac looking. John. And we have Ada. Also, to tell you what computers were like, there's no mouse. Let's unlock B3. I love Jill's little hand motions here. It's fucking adorable. I love it. We don't need mouses where we're from. But no, this was a time in computing where, like, you didn't always have a mouse. And we're going to enter our new fancy password, mole. The most penis-like of all small animals. Honestly, old computers had a little bit of style to them occasionally, and it was kind of cool. But yeah, so we have now unlocked some places to do some things. That's not the door I wanted. I probably should have checked my ammo before I came in here, because I have one clip of handgun ammo. I have 3 bullets, so, yikes. We're just gonna use this mode disc real quick. I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because... Hold on, wait, no, I have a sound effect for this. I swear by myself, declares the Lord, that because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son. I felt like that was appropriate. I didn't kill any of them. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is bad. No. Yeah, so, that almost went poorly. So, that was the thing I brought up last stream, is that this game does not have collision between enemies. So those zombies, when I pushed one away, they didn't get pushed back by that. So I was pretty much stun locked. I got real lucky. Let's go and get a gun that has bullets. But yeah, like, that could have ended very poorly for me. Ah, yes, the visual data room. I forgot that you could click on that. I remember there's a note here as well. Yes. Security system. Basement level 1. Helicopter port. Executives and government officials only on the helicopter port. This restriction may not apply in cases of an accident. Passes to the helicopter port. No one is allowed to enter unless they are attended by a research consultant or security director. All others will be shot on sight. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies. Basement level 2. Visual data room. Visual data room is within the control of the Special Research Division. Kenneth Arving, the room manager, is designated to have jurisdiction over the room uses. Basement level 3. Prison. Sanitation Division controls the uses of the prison. That seems like a weird thing to be under sanitation and not security, but sure. Consultant researchers E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker must be present if virus is used. Triple lock door. No one is allowed to enter unless he presents all passcode documents. Passcode documents must be created by the specialized output machine by the chief researcher of each block. Power room. Only headquarters supervisors may enter. This restriction may not apply if the consultant researcher has received special instructions. Passcode output machine. No one is allowed to use the passcode output machine but the chief researchers. Basement level 4. Top secret. Regarding the process of Tyrant. After the use of T-Virus, remaining document is unreadable. So yeah, that's a bit of a reveal. I mean, although, you know, I'm sure lots of people have the last name Wesker and the first name that starts with A. Umbrella Inc. Bioweapon Materials. MA-39, Cerberus. FI-3, Neptune. MA-121, Hunter. T-002, Tyrant. Such a common name. I know at least 10 A. Weskers. Exactly. There's no other evidence that it might be our A. Wesker. I mean, there's nothing... Oh, shit. Bioweapon Research Institute R&D staff. I think our boss is an asshole. A. Wesker with sunglasses. I mean... I gotta tell you, if you know people who wear sunglasses at night and indoors, you might know a couple assholes. But we have the laboratory key. Strange mark is carved in here. That's a cool looking key, though. That's a boss-ass key. Let's go use it. Oh, sorry, now you're not there. Where are you, you naked bastards? You lose your head. And you lose your head. You lose your head. That was fun. We got to use the power key. Now it's useless. I will say, I appreciate the fact that Resident Evil never tries to pull a fast one on you. Like, there's never a point where it's like, will you discard this key? And there's still a use for it. Like, I really appreciate that they do that. Ah, our last save room of the game. Almost brings a tear to my eye. But we still got a little bit to do still. And my least favorite enemy. In video games. Not even just Resident Evil. In all video games. Is coming up. I hate these fuckers. Let's do a puzzle real quick. Which I think that was actually that green herb I was talking about. I took your advice under consideration. Because you're right. Although, that does mean that in all reality my background should be green. Nothing else, just green for Chris's scenario. Because both Chris and Rebecca have green as their primary colors. I'm sure there's a quicker way to solve this, which, by the way, it's the same puzzle as before, pretty much. Like, you just move the boxes over the crates to block the gas. I'm right now wishing I had the Tetris theme to play over this, but I do not. Nor do I want to take the time to set it up. Which, by the way, I think I fixed Firebot. I was just stupid. That's what happened. I forgot to update the IP address on my server from when I moved my server. So I just had to, relink out all of my things. Well, I'm glad it's fixed too. I'm worried about the stuff I didn't remember. Because there's something. I just know my luck. I know who I am. I know what goes on. There's something I forgot to adjust. It is stupid and it's something that never gets used. And I've forgotten to fix it. Get in the vent chill. We'll fix it when we find it. Oh, yeah. But it'll be one of those things, I'll be all hyped up, I'll hit a button, and nothing will happen. And like I said, okay, cool, I did bring a Mo disc with me. I didn't think I saw one in my inventory just now. I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and as the sand of the shore, as the sand on the seashore. That's worded weirdly. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of their enemies. Alright, so we got 2 out of 3 Mo discs. I guess I can't delay it any longer. Oh, no, wait, I do need 1 more Mo disc. And we can drop off these Magnum rounds. Also, this is the poison, or the blue herb I was talking about earlier, that I don't know why they gave me. Because there isn't... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Bring the Magnum with us. Just in case. And by just in case, I mean, fuck them motherfuckers. I have plenty of Magnum rounds. And I literally didn't grab the thing I came in here for. There we go. Nope, that way. I have plenty of Magnum rounds if I don't fucking miss. There we go. Fuck them motherfuckers. Those are my least favorite enemy. The Chimera. I hate them. Oh, I guess I turned it on. Like, I hate the little fucking... I hate the little fucking, like, grubby worm things that are... that come off them when you shoot them. And through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me. That one was short and to the point. By the way, is the big voice happening when I do that? I've just kind of been assuming the big voice is happening. I see you off camera, motherfucker. Okay, good. Because the big voice is one of those things I didn't test. Which I apologize, this is a very loud room. Alright, we've reconnected the power to the elevator. The triggering system activator, it's quite big. And let's march towards the end game. Actually, before we march to the end game, I want to go see something. Because I've done this cutscene in other versions of this game. Before I fucking have to shoot a zombie with a fucking magnum. Come on, buddy. Okay, there we go. I like when they all kind of come towards me. Come here. Revenge. 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 There we go. Hit me enough to put me in danger. Facts. 2. General Manager, Sanitation Division from Special Committee on Disasters, Raccoon Special Research Department. This memorandum is strictly confidential and must be destroyed as soon as it is understood. Regarding the T-virus outbreak, which occurred recently, this committee conducted a field survey. According to the survey results, estimates on the amount of damage caused by the accident are considerably greater than reported earlier. First, although it is very difficult to obtain accurate data in terms of actual numbers, it is thought that more than half of the researchers died after exposure to the T-virus. The body count will most likely increase since nearly all of the survivors show symptoms particular to the T-virus. Second, our security system is still in operation. However, our special security guard squad has been nearly destroyed. Because of that, research information considered by our company to be top secret has been made available to outsiders. Countermeasures should be taken as soon as possible. Finally, many of the subjects from the experiment have escaped and are out of control. We believe that some researchers were killed by these subjects, and their bodies were mutilated. By curious coincidence, these events are proof of the success of our research. However, there's also a very high risk that this news may be leaked to the press if we don't act immediately. The condition is very serious. Our operation to cover up the situation is difficult to attain. However, we hope the problem will be solved quickly. We are especially concerned that the state police and STARS are intervening too quickly. We need to act on this situation as well. See, there would have been a note we missed. A delicious, nutritious note. Code panel. You've entered the passcode. You've entered the passcode. You've entered the passcode. I often wonder, because they're not explicit about what the password is or how it works. Does Jill have to type in that whole, Bible passage?
Jill? Is that you, Jill?
Oh, Chris, you're alive!
Of course. Damn it, we're in quite a predicament, Jill.
By the way, Chris is in a
No,
weird
Chris.
outfit because I modded the
Anyway,
game
I
and
have
fucked
to
up and
open
lost
this
the
room.
file for the original outfit. I have to fix it.
Doesn't work. Well, Chris, I'll be sure to come back and help you soon. Will you wait here?
Thanks. I'll be waiting here for you.
Will you wait here? Thanks. I'll be waiting here for you. The door is tightly locked. So yeah, Chris is just chilling in that cell. Like the little bitch boy he is. They didn't regenerate. Let's throw one more save at it real quick. And then we're in the end game. There's a switch. Will you press it, or why not?
Jill!
Is that Enrico? No, it's Barry.
Jill! You're here too.
Yes, you're here too?
Look, I lost my
Me
way.
writing about my students in my
Let's get
diary.
going.
God, I hope not. The implications of that are terrifying. All of them are dead. The research has gotten out of hand. The state police are about to intervene. Ooh, that's not a good look.
Wesker,
You did a fine job, Barry.
just as I thought.
I think you should stay
You know what's
away from
interesting?
Barry, Jill. I hear
If
that
you
his
look on
wife
the top
and
of
two
Barry's
daughters
gun,
will be in danger
there's,
if he doesn't
like,
do
black
everything I
spots.
tell him to.
Along the
You
barrel.
are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about
I'm so
anything, because
surprised
you'll
that
be
that's something
free
they
from this
modeled
world
on that.
very soon, Jill.
Was
Why
that
do you
vented
have to
like sight
destroy
rail
stars?
is on the
That's
actual
Umbrella's
firearm
intention.
that's based on the Colt
This
Python.
laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and
It's such a
recently an
little
accident has
detail.
occurred. Anyway,
I
this
only see
disaster
Barry's beautiful
cannot
face.
be made public.
His beautiful 5-polygon
That's
face.
why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Joe. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this
Like it's a little
entire
touch, but I
laboratory.
like it.
I must complete my mission, as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
I like that Barry's just hanging his head in shame.
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
Also, Barry doesn't say a
How
fucking
come
word
both
during any of
Umbrella
this.
and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages.
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes, though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do?
I'd go to Disney.
What if you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a
Both
big
for a Dole
discovery.
Whip and to
You
unleash
guys
the
are
great,
idiots.
the most powerful
No
bioweapon
one
known to man.
understands its real value.
So
Fuck that
you're going to
mouse.
steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
Oh god, I don't want to see your tyrant.
Oh!
Barry!
Barry doesn't want me to
Sorry,
see his
Jill.
tyrant either.
How is your family?
I was listening to what you and Wesker were talking about. I wish I realized it earlier.
Which is
thought it
also an
must have
incredibly
something to
stupid
do
thing
with
Wesker
Umbrella,
did.
you know. So it's all been masterminded by him.
But it's good that you know that now. Anyway, let's get out of this house first.
Jill,
Yes, what?
do you have any idea what Wesker was going to show you at the back of this place?
He was going to show me his
Well,
tyrant.
he was talking
It's
about the world's
terrifying.
most powerful biological weapon, called Tyrant or something, I think.
I love the way Barry
Do you
says
think
this.
we could see Tyrant now?
Barry, you're so optimistic.
It
The
would look
fuck?
bad for stars if we let such a dangerous creature run loose.
Maybe you're right. Let's go then.
Barry, he was going to show me his tyrant. Do you think we can see Tyrant now? Oh, you're so optimistic. What the fuck? Like, that's one of those things where it's like, okay, clearly this was translated and not necessarily localized. Which also, the Tyrant looks so fucking cool in this. Like, this shit blew my mind in 1996. I guess technically in 97 it came out, like, I want to say, like, towards the end of the year, so it was probably more like 97 by the time I beat it.
Can a creature like this really be the ultimate biological weapon?
Really? Wesker is a crazy man.
Tyrant is not completely developed.
Listen, Tyrant's
But we
doing its
can't let
test.
it live.
Hey.
That must be the computer for monitoring this creature.
Yeah, just press some fucking buttons, Barry. I'm sure that won't end poorly for either of us. Like, look how cool that model looks. With a giant beating heart. So we can smoosh it. He ain't got no lips. Also, the animation of him stepping down off of the tube is so cool to me. I don't know why, but that particular animation looks so cool to me. Not Barry.
It can't control what it does.
Who should I say? Oh, Lord. So yeah, Tyrant goes down in like 3 rounds. Of course, he's a bitch.
Barry?
Let me help Barry up.
Barry? You're alive.
Which, by the way, yesterday or the other day when I waited for Barry to bring me back the rope, that was the ending condition for Barry not to die. If you do not wait
Let's
for
get
Barry,
going.
he dies. Do I have to unlock the door in this one? Okay, no. Yeah, I guess Wesker doesn't lock it if he doesn't come into this room. Wait, there's something in the corner here. Oh, handgun ammo. Good. He dies if you don't wait for him. Yeah, if you just go when he drops the rope.
What happened to Wesker?
That bloody bitch escaped. Yeah, if you just go and, like, go through the back way to the basement and all that,
Wesker must
Barry
have set it
dies.
off.
Like, that was the decision that picks whether Barry lives or dies. Which is weird. Like, Barry living and dying, I think, has two decision points in the remake. Whether or not you give him his gun back, or, and whether or not you, we're gonna go see something before we go escape. So, who triggered the self-destruct? Like, who would do that? It's Wesker. What a miserable death. So yeah, canonically, in the original, Wesker outright dies and a Chimera kills him. Like, he sets off the self-destruct and a Chimera kills him. Like, in the original, you literally can come here and find his body. So no, they did not plan for Wesker to come back.
The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers and guards should take cover immediately.
Let's go get fucking Muscles.
For evacuation.
Muscles Redfield. Fucking old meat Redfield.
The triggering system.
Well, he
has
isn't,
now been
though.
activated.
Like,
All researchers and guards should take cover.
like,
Unlock all routes for evacuation.
he only shows up in 0, 1, Code Veronica, and 5. And technically 4, parts of 4, you know. But, like, he only shows up in those
Jill.
games.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
So everything is
I always
done?
thought it was kind of weird to
Well,
bring Wesker
almost,
back.
yes. Now let's go.
But we've saved Meat Redfield. Once again, I modded that costume in. It's the director's cut costume, but I lost the file to fix it to the original.
The triggering system has now been activated.
This voice acting is clearly something. I mean,
Take cover immediately.
I should really stop popping off magnum rounds at everybody.
The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers and guards should take cover immediately. Unlock all routes for evacuation.
Let's go.
Look at my boys. Oh, never mind. My
The
boy.
triggering system
Singular.
has now been activated.
I want to bring
And guards should
bring a
take
little
cover
bit of health.
immediately. Unlock all routes for evacuation. The triggering system has now been activated.
Hurry.
There, my boys.
All researchers and guards should
Course
take
you have the
cover
boys at the end.
immediately. Unlock
I mean, to be
all
fair,
routes for
you
evacuation.
have the girls. You the girls if you do Chris.
The triggering
That
system
sentence came out
has now been activated.
This is Brad.
All researchers and guards should take cover immediately.
Barry's just trying to keep going. Like, why are we stopping to listen to this?
The triggering system has now been activated. All researchers and guards should take
When you beat
cover
Chris's
immediately.
scenario, if you get the good ending,
Unlock all
you get Rebecca and Jill.
There is 3 minutes
That's
until explosion.
which, by the way, the voice is Rebecca. Like straight up, the voice actress who does the self-destruct system is Rebecca.
No, you must be kidding. After you've come all
They didn't hire another person for this.
Go first, Jill.
They're like, we have 2 female voice actors and 3 male voice actors.
Okay.
No
I'll leave
more.
it up to you. See you get in the heliport.
I guess they do have more actually, because you do have like Richard and Enrico and Joseph, Brad. They're like, hire more women? Absolutely not. Once again, there's weird shading right here on Jill. It makes it look like she has a very wispy mustache. Alright, let's use this flare. Which, by the way, you don't have to go anywhere to use the flare. Give women jobs? Never. I'm sure there was absolutely no sexism in Japan in the 90s. Absolutely none. In the video game industry? Never. Come on. But no, Barry, yeah. Well, that's why I said, like, technically speaking, there is not a canonical run of Resident Evil until you get to, like, Resident Evil 4. Every other Resident Evil is branching paths and no actual, like, direct canon. Just stand and deliver. I was one shot away from...
It's coming! Jill! Kill that monster! You're our Amazon, Jill!
You're our Amazon, Jill. You're our Amazon and it's fucking Prime Day. Let's go. Also, I have no idea. Sorry, I didn't know there was a Caesar warning there. I don't know why the tyrant's looking up when you shoot at him. Look at that 3D model of a helicopter. Look at that live action JPEG of a helicopter. That is a photo of a helicopter. They just went like this with. Mansion Gobu. And everybody lived except for Wesker, Joseph, Forrest, Dewey, Richard, Enrico, Kevin, Kenneth. What was his name? Jimmy Crackhorn, the guy who wrote that one note. John. Like, it should tell you something about the voice acting where they don't get last names. They all just have first names. And you beat the game. Well, yeah. The Tyrant fight is easy as shit. Like, it takes less than a full... Of course. Like, hell yeah. It takes less than a full rack of Magnum rounds. Like, I actually really like how they do the credits where it, like, zooms in and twists and they remove the background. Also, this song kind of, like, this song fucks. Like, let's be real. Resident Evil games generally do have really good ending songs. It's given 2000 Sonic game. I mean, if it's a 2000 Sonic game, that means the Sonic game is given this, not the other way around. Howdy, Sylvan. How are you today? This is definitely like an anime song, though, right? Like, hungry for a Jill sandwich. So because that only took me an hour, I am going to see how far into a speedrun I can get. Time to play the game in reverse. I mean, if it would let me, I would. So one of the cool things I actually really want to play around with since this PC release came out, which look at that picture of Jill. Oh, so it only took me 2.5 hours. Say Chris run. One of the things though, like, I really want to. Hey, I got the closet key. Find closet. They're showing me where the closet is. You just go like, who is this white woman? A key? Exactly. A key. So we're gonna see how fast or how quickly into a speedrun I can get from that save file. But first, for real thought that was who was that basic? That's Jill. Do y'all want the demo on? Because I have to take a leak. Do you all want the demo on or be right back screen? There's like 3 demo clips. I don't want that sandwich anymore. I don't know. Like, she was 90s hot. Alright, I will be right back. In the meantime, grab yourself something to drink, grab yourself something to eat. Either way, I will be right back. You know what the worst part is? I read that message as I was getting up, and I went, well, unfortunately, there is no route from the demo screen. Let's scroll up and see what was said. She's a 90 soy latte. I mean, I normally go for a latte with some milk in it, but if that's a soy latte, sign me up. Controlling the character. As soon as I send it, soy latte, it sharks. Thought these bitches were on fire. It's a water splash effect. Oh yeah, and it's terrible. Allowed to crack that joke. Got the shirt and everything. I saw somebody did like a pencil drawing or something of Robert Downey Jr. and legitimately I almost sent it to you, Sylvan, because it was like, kind of looks like Sylvan. You've once again entered.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
What does the speedrun entail? Trying to get as far into the game.
Captain Wesker,
Trying to get
where's
as far
Chris?
into the game as I possibly can, or even beating it.
Stop it. Don't
before
open
we
that
get
door.
to a point where I'm okay with ending the
Chris
stream.
is.
We might do the whole game, we
What
might
is
not.
it?
Maybe it's Chris.
I think Bever's
Now,
going to say,
Jill,
wow, what a
can you
mess.
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay.
I see, dope.
Let me.
Yeah, this is
handle
kind of like,
this.
I'm also going to use whatever I've unlocked. I don't know if I've actually unlocked anything other
Stay
than
alert.
costumes, because I don't know what the criteria is when he never got into coke or had talent. I mean,
A dining room.
it was just the way they do drone. Oh, I do have it. Fuck yeah, let's go. Infinite ammo submachine gun. I'm wrecking everything.
What?
What is this? Although you can't
What is
skip
it?
cutscenes
Blood.
in this one.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
I hope this is not Chris's blood. I did not want to examine Kenneth in this moment, game. So this is an unlockable for beating the game fairly quickly, and also how we'll be speedrunning. And once again, Kenneth didn't fire a single fucking bullet. That motherfucker just ran away.
Barry?
I also like this because
What is it?
it feels like
Watch out! It's a
Stars
monster!
actually came
Let me
prepared
take care of this.
for violence, not just like, I don't know, we'll just show up. Chris doesn't even have a fucking gun to start.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Can somebody do me a favor? Can you post what
Wesker!
turns from
Help me look
shadow
for
of
him,
his
Jill.
former
And don't leave this hall for the time being.
Zombie, I just blow up. Can somebody do me a favor and scroll
Find
back a
anything,
little bit
Jill?
and see what my time was for the last
Nothing.
one and write it in the
What is this all about?
in the chat for me?
Can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
I mean, to be
Now
fair,
it's
this game is
Wesker's time
full
to
of good
disappear.
lines.
I don't know
I'm
what's
going to do at
on.
least one
Well,
thing that I don't
It
need
can't be
to
helped. Let's search
do
for him separately. I'll check
solely
the
to get a
dining room
good
again.
voice line.
Okay.
How to scroll.
I'll try the door on
I
the
almost said
opposite
scrub,
side.
which would have been the correct
This
term if it
mansion
was in a
is
video editing
gigantic.
software. I pivoted to
We
scroll
could get into trouble
because I
if
feel
we
like
get lost.
most people don't know
We
the
should
term
start
scrub.
from the first floor, okay?
I'm
And
trying, Sylvan.
Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Okay, people do know
Thanks.
scrub. Or
Maybe I'll
Jagu at
need
least
it.
does know the word scrub. I don't remember these lines. They're different in the remake. They are different in the
Listen,
like they did
if something happens,
they did change the
let's
lines
meet up in
fairly
this hall.
to be more natural in the remake. Scrubs, we
this
don't want
time
none.
I'll be there.
I mean, I always felt they were a little harsh on scrubs. Some people don't have full control over, like... Okay, I want to pin that. Thank you, Jagboo. How do I... There we go. Just so I have a reminder. And let's see a dog. I have an infinite submachine gun. Nowhere near as easy. You mean in the remake? Zero was a whole different game. Which, by the way, now that we're playing on this version, I no longer have free saves. Like, I now need ink ribbons to save. Dog never stood a chance. Nothing does. I'm literally going to be the destroyer of worlds in this run. Don't need to go in that room. Yes, I thought the one I played is Zero. The one you played, if it's the one that, like, you played on stream, was 1. Zero has Rebecca and Billy and is on a train. Oh no. Yeah, then it was 1. I feel like it's memorable to know whether you played Zero. Like, Zero's weird. Also, there's no item boxes. You can't drop things, and you're controlling 2 characters at a single time.
Hey,
we are literally
what's going on?
We literally picked up shotgun solely to get the Jill Sandwich line.
Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Hey, what's going on? The roof's already way down. Huh.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
He said the thing.
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
So you know what the worst part is? I actually don't think that line is that weird. I've never thought that line was too weird. Everybody has far more of a problem with it than I do. Because I feel like situationally it kind of makes sense. It's not a great joke, sure. But like... Well, handled that. I do need a thing in here. Okay. I had to think about it for a second. I do need a thing in here, and I want to get rid of some shit. It's just funny bit of levity. Yeah. Like, it's one of those things, though. Like, I'm kind of sad that they replaced it in the remake. Because I would have rather had him say, you were almost a Jill sandwich. Like, I feel like that line's better than, oh, a couple more seconds, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich. It's like, it's one of those things where I'm like, I guess that's a little bit more natural to say. But, like, it's not better. It's not a better line. You know? I timed that wrong. So this machine gun, I know nothing about it because it's not in the original. Like full stop, this machine gun isn't in original RE1. How dare you fucking touch me? I wanted a different cutscene than we got first time, so I'm going the other way. Even though it will add time. This is a casual speedrun for fun. But yeah, like, I don't think that line, is all that weird, and I never have. Especially since, like, it's clearly...
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
I didn't think this cutscene happened on the first floor.
This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to
should've gone
secure
out the
our escape
other.
route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try
As soon
to
as I
find
get the
it
ability to
first,
pause.
shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
So this cutscene's the same as
What
it
is it?
happens above.
It's a weapon.
As above, so
It's
below.
really powerful, especially against living
But I
things.
want the one where he's
Better take it
in
with
the...
But how about you, Barry?
I have this.
I
Thank you.
have this.
I'll take this then.
His line's weirder in the remake for this. He says, he doesn't say, oh, it's a weapon, it's effective against living things. Inez is a treasure, okay? Sylvan. He doesn't say, I have, you know, it's a weapon, especially against living things, which is a tutorial. It's telling you to, like, it's effective against zombies, but it's effective against living things. So things that are still alive, like the snakes, the chimeras, the hunters. Like, that's actually a bit of tutorializing.
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth
The
are
thing.
you here?
He said the thing.
I just had something I wanted to check.
Thank you for the clip, Zagboo. What's a good redeem? But yeah, no, in this game, it tutorializes. It's telling you explicitly, like, it's telling you way too early. Like, that line should be way later. I forgot to unmute the thing. It should tell you way later in the game that, like, hey, it is very goddamn subtle, but it's also a video game from 1990, or from the 90s. Like games were a bit esoteric with their descriptions of things and, like, and all that. Do I actually? Yes, I actually do need what's behind this. Maybe fucking nothing, or like, why haven't you figured it out? Well, I still maintain the first scene of Resident Evil 2 is one of the most brutal things in video games. Because that game just throws you in. There is no, like, figure it out. Like, you're the first screen, it's like, there are 5 zombies. Like, you haven't figured out how to walk yet. Don't you remember that cryptic hint we dropped 3 hours ago? Yeah, oh yeah. Like I said, it should show up later in the game. But it's also kind of neat because it's like, here's some acid rounds. But I don't have a gun for that. Yet. You don't have a gun for that. Yet. You'll hold your hand through the whole game, yeah. Like, and I'm not a hater when it comes to the yellow tape discourse. Like, I think, like, that's not bad. Oh, shit. I ran too far. This is sloppy as shit, this playing. But I do think, like, it's better than in the remake, he says, oh, here, have this. And she's like, what is it? It's a can of fizz. And then you see acid rounds, you know? I'll never get the amount of info correct for everyone. Yeah. Which also, like, I don't mind the game giving me a hint eventually. Hate when they get NPCs start giving you hints after taking 2 seconds too long to solve a puzzle. Yeah. Like, I don't mind if, like, I'm taking a very long time to do something. The game's, like, gives me a subtle little, like, Dad of War was horrible for that. Yeah, from what I heard, it was. From my understanding, like, they were very bad about that. But they do better in the second one, I'm pretty sure. Like, I think the second game, they're far more, like, reasonable about that. Nothing inside. Shame. Reminded me I can use hints while I was in a cutscene. Yeah, Bioshock's bad about that. Like, to be fair, Bioshock actually is bad about that. And they're also weird because they're, like, I feel like they're not flagged correctly. So you get a bunch of them where they're like, I feel like you get a bunch of ones in Bioshock where it's like, oh, if you're lost, use a hint while you're, like, exploring the game. Like, who's ready for some classical music? If I can find the hitbox for this goddamn piano. No, it was funny. Yeah, thing I have to ask for. Wait, I'm confused. Why is Sylvan mad at Jagboo? He ran out for 10 years. By the way, this game, the only reason I know, like, the name of the Moonlight Sonata. Like, obviously, it's a popular enough piece of music that, like, I've heard it plenty of times outside of the context of Resident Evil. I'm just getting tips that kind of Cindy. I love them because they're always so stupid. Which is also why I, like, if I'm playing a game, and I'm sure you, Sylvan, because we've played multiplayer before, I will try to read those as quickly as humanly possible whenever I'm in a game. Like, Mozart will take what he can get. I mean, at this point, it ain't like he's making royalties. Alright, we have 2 keys. 3 keys, I'm sorry. We're a fucking janitor, apparently. So let's go have a mild fashion show. We need a key ring. I just want to know how, in my pockets, a key takes up the same amount of room as mixed herbs, a fucking Mac 10, and a diamond. Use the special key. Will you discard it? Yes. So this is the closet that's filled with old clothes. If only I could find something in my size. Strange looking costume. Will you change your outfit? Yes. Of course, about girl pockets, we make it work. That's true. Jill has it so much worse than Chris. Yet somehow Chris has less item spots. Jill sounds like a bucket full of change rolling down a flight of steps. So this is the first, this is the one of the alternate costumes. Jill has a purse, we just don't see it. It's a very 90s costume. Is there a second costume? Old clothes. A different looking costume. Will you change it? Yes. The PC had different costumes, so I actually don't know what the costumes are. Like, I don't know if this is just going to change me back to my original one. And it's also apparently 90% zippers. Oh, this is so much better. She went from I'm still waiting for my coffee to Laura Croft. This is so much better. We're rocking this one. Let's see, while I'm in here. Ah, fuck it. Like this outfit screams the 90s. And because most of the cutscenes happen in engine, like, God damn it, Richard's still alive.
What happened?
I like her back boobs.
Oh, Jill, this house
Goddamn the
is
cleavage.
dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also poisonous.
It wasn't poisonous, it was venomous.
Poisonous? Oh, no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum.
Ouch.
Oh,
yeah.
no. I should have brought some
Jill's
with
barrel
me.
chested.
No problem.
You know what's funny?
I'll go and get it.
One of the praises this game
Thanks.
got when it came out was how, like, they didn't sex up Jill. Like, Jill was... I don't know, Ralph, maybe he bit the snake. I'm going to just by a giant bite mark down his torso. You know? It could be coincidence. But I'm willing to bet it's not. You know? Mutual bite. I've done that before. Like, play fighting with a dog and it bites me and I bite it. And the dogs always look so fucking confused when you bite them back. Like, they have no idea what the fuck to do about that. For real. I mean, it's kind of like if you're getting attacked by a shark or a bear or a hippo or anything else. It's like, I'm gonna die. I might as well fucking fight. Taking a couple scales with me.
Here's the serum. Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Like, I've been legitimately bit by
Here's
dogs
my radio.
before. And, like,
You
play
should
bit.
Keep it.
Like, play bit, yeah.
I'm-
I've bit back, but, like...
No!
Both times I've
Richard!
been bitten by a dog, like, absolutely bitten, one was on my hand. A dog bit my left hand. And I kind of haymakered it. Didn't feel great about that one. And the other dog bit me in the face. Hey, is this motherfucker dead? And he took my serum? What a bitch on wheels. I don't know who. Yeah, it got me like here. Like, part of my nostril was split. Like, it was bad. Been the face of this kid, traumatized my brother. Yeah. I can understand that. I was a full-grown adult when it happened. So, like, I wasn't traumatized. And, like, I was like, hey, that's a dog doing what a dog does. I'm sorry, Snake. Did you have something to fucking say, dickhead? Big penis-looking motherfucker. Fucking killed... Fucking that snake bit Richard. Killed my buddy Richard. It had to pay. You like to eat dick, Snake. Man, Metal Gear Solid's different than I remember it. That's how Otacon greets Snake. There we go. I pressed that button a while ago. Faction stream. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 4. Okay, cool. Son of a bitch. I needed to be on the other side. I need to be on the other side of the fucking mansion. Alright. We are done with that key for now. Burp dart. Have fun with your dart. I couldn't have said that. I couldn't have. That was the least cool thing I've ever fucking said. I feel like somewhere out there, someone was just like, I need to shove someone in a locker. Should have done this while I was getting rid of that stupid fucking serum he wasted. Just casual run through the mansion, you know. Also, I feel like this outfit is back in style. I'm thinking about it now, like looking at it. I feel like I wouldn't be that surprised to see like some teenager, like early 20s, like person wearing this exact outfit. Like someone on TikTok has worn this exact outfit unironically and without reference. Maybe not the gloves. Like, I'm not crazy, right? Like, that looks like an outfit, like, I would see somebody wearing in, like, public. Like, I feel like that's not too weird now. But then again, fashion is extremely cyclical. Like, stuff comes in and out of fashion often. There's a YouTuber. I've been watching a bunch of their stuff named Sophia Nygaard. And she did a series a while ago at this point. Of fashion through like decades, and it's extremely interesting to see how things like come and go, you know. Infant, a young man. No, I need a lively boy first. I almost fucked up again. A lively boy. Yeah, like it's. Like, I'm not a fashion person, but, like, it's very interesting to me how people, like, decide what's cool and what's not, and, like, the amount of referential stuff going on in fashion. I've stopped reading these after Lively Boy, and I'm worried I missed one. But we'll see. Worst comes to worst, I have to kill a bunch of these crows. Alright, mansion done. I have a litter box cleaning to do. I mean, it depends on how long it takes you to clean that litter box. I'm actually doing a very slow speed run right now. Like, I am disgusted that it took me 30 minutes, roughly, to get to here. Like, this is a very slow speed run right now. I've done better. This is some fucking bullshit. I haven't saved. I didn't save.
Oh, a bummer, dude.
Bruh.
They specified there was an unspecified error. I guess they did. How are you, Ishimura? How was your day going? Because, whew. All right, let's reset, I guess. Let's see if I can't do this. I need to be on the other computer. Really have to figure out this mouse wire. Focus, enable moves. Sure. I'll be able to. Full motion video playback. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh, god damn it, Ralph. I just had to, like, panic hit buttons to figure out which one backed me back out.
What is this?
Wow. What a mansion.
None of them skipped the cutscenes.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Where is Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
But Chris is...
What is it?
You know what the worst part is? I had just thought to myself, I was like, oh, I haven't
Now,
saved. I
Jill,
should probably...
Can you go?
I'm
Let's
going
probably
with
do that
you.
since I,
Chris
like,
is our
just
old
finished
partner,
the mansion.
you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert.
A dining room.
Where?
What? What
What
is
is this?
What is it?
Blood.
I hope
Jill,
this isn't Chris's
see if you
blood.
can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Alright, let's go see what Wesker has to say about this.
Investigate if you hear any gunfire.
Okay, cool. That seems like a reasonable plan, Wesker.
Lost courage already? It's not like you.
It's very like me. You don't know my life, Barry. You don't know the kind of person I am.
Who is it?
Hey, you! Stop!
Like a fucking asshole.
Run, Jill! He's insane!
In the membrane? In the brain?
What the hell?
Let's report this to Wesker.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And
All
don't
right.
leave this hall for the time being.
Sure.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about?
No, Barry, I didn't
Can't
find jack
figure it out
shit.
at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Yeah. That's the downside. I really wish I could skip
Maybe
these
I'll need it.
cutscenes. Like, I'd enjoy that very much, game.
Listen, if something
I love the
happens,
cutscenes, too.
let's meet up in this hall.
That's me killing my darlings, but, like...
This time, I'll be there.
I absolutely don't think it's killing my darlings, because, like, I didn't make this. Though I have heard that it's not terribly difficult to mod this. I hope this blood isn't from my teammates. It's Forrest. He's been pecked to death by crows. Damn it, Crow. Swear to God. I was hoping Forrest would get up, but this is also neat. I found this out. This must be Forrest's. I think that's pretty fucking cool. I want to do this in a different order. Can't believe I gotta do this shit again, though. That's the risk you run without saving. Like I should know better, but... I had just gotten out of the mansion. Like, I had just gotten past the, like, I just put all 4 crests in. So not too much, but, like... And to be fair, up until that point, it was a fairly sloppy, like, run. It was like... So I had just beaten the game a little bit ago. Like, we beat the game an hour in the stream. So this is just kind of like a fun run. I want to see, you know, with the unlockable, like, submachine gun, if I can do this at a fairly quick pace. Because right now, my best time for RE1 is sub an hour. And that's on the DS. Which you benefit from, like... Only ever played the remake of this, not the original. This is fun and accessible now. Good Old Games put this, or released a port of the original 90-something, patch, which is how I'm playing it right now. Like, this is running the PC version. It is campy and goofy and fun. So, like, if it's a game that interests you, like, definitely worth picking up. Like, this is not the version of it I played originally, though, back in 96, 97. I want to say we rented this version a bunch. Like, this is one of those games where, like, every other, like, weekend I'd rent it. And I think we eventually bought the director's cut. Oh, no, Jack, but we had a crash. We're restarted. It's worse. But, Like, this is a very, very good port of this game, despite the literal crash I just had to deal with. Oh yeah, you're back in the OG outfit. Yeah, I didn't just randomly, like, fashion change. I'll need this. Yes, good. Good, good. The good thing about this one versus the remake, there's no Crimson Head mechanic. So, for the most part, once you clear out the mansion, it's cleared out. Like, ain't nobody coming back, ain't nobody... God damn it, I was hoping to avoid this cutscene.
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa. This hall is dangerous.
This hall ain't shit.
Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere.
Actually, like I said, this hall is actually the safest place in this entire mansion.
Okay, let's separate again.
Director's Cut, though, adds some cool shit, and I kind of wish there was a PC release of Director's Cut, and they would have done that.
It's really powerful.
Because you had an extra game mode, extra costumes,
better take it with you.
worse music,
You, Barry?
and different angles, different camera angles even.
I'll take this then.
I really like how they, like, you know, they changed up the game. Just like, it's not the best way to play it. Resident Evil 2 for the N64. They added a bunch of content. And it, like, wound up being, like, kind of a pretty dope way to play that game. Two for N64 when? Never. I am. It is my favorite thing. Like, period, end of sentence. I have streamed all the way up to 4. And, like, it is one of my, like, special interest kind of things. I also very, very much love them, and I'm a reasonable person, so I'll call it out when they're shitty. God damn it. Yo. So the plant actually can't kill you, so I'm not too worried. Why is everything pain and suffering? But yeah, no, like, I love these games. I genuinely love Resident Evil. And have since I was a kid. Like, Tormented Soul and Signals. I have Tormented Souls, I think, I can't remember if I bought it or I have the demo. It has been staring at me on my Steam library since Halloween at least. I've heard it's very good. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Signalis, I don't know anything about. I keep meaning to look into it, and I just haven't had time. I heard Tormented Souls was very good, though. Like, I did hear a lot of praise up for it. So that's one I do intend to check out at some point. I think I kind of boned myself a little. Like, I might have to run all the way back to an item box. No, I can get rid of that key. I can get rid of the key. Come on. I don't like how it won't turn back, and I can't just, like, walk away. Why do I have to watch it turn back? Game. Why, Shinji? Why, Shinji Mikami? Oh. So, there's a reason why, though, I'll never play Resident Evil 2 on stream, or it's incredibly unlikely that I'll ever play Resident Evil 2 on the N64 on stream. It does not emulate. It does not emulate well at all. And, a copy of Resident Evil 2 for the N64, as well as a working N64, is very expensive. That's one of those things where it's like, either the stars would have to line up extremely well, or I would have to, like, really luck out on, like, finding a copy of it for cheap and a working N64. Like, I would love to play it on stream, though, but unfortunately, it's a little... Also, it's the worst looking and sounding version of that game. Like, legitimately, it sounds bad, it looks bad. Like, it is literally the worst of that game. But it adds a randomizer mode, which is dope as shit. It adds a, It adds, a couple extra files that are like, they're called EX files, but they just kind of, like, work backwards in the canon. So, like, stuff that happened after Resident Evil 2 was released is accounted for, and it's kind of neat to read. It's also kind of a technical marvel. Like, they had to come up with new forms of compression, like data compression, to fit Resident Evil 2 onto an N64 cartridge. Like, it took a game which was 2 disc and put it onto a single N64 cartridge. Meant to be great. Yeah, there's a YouTuber named Indie Miss, something like that, who played it, and it looked really good. Which I still had my N64. Oof. I wish I did too. Like, growing up, we would, you know, sell the old console to get the new one, because none of us predicted that, like, video games would stay dope forever, and we'd want to be able to go back to vintage video games. So, like, yeah, we sold the N64 and the original PlayStation to get a PlayStation 2. And then we sold the PlayStation 2 to get, like, the PlayStation 3. There's also, I saw a thing the other day. There's, like, a bad thing of, like, fake N64 games. Like, apparently, like, it's, like, people are making counterfeit N64 games that try to pass them off to, like, people who buy vintage games. Like, apparently it's, like, a big problem. Which is wild to think about. Yeah, okay.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill,
Holy okay.
This house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
I thought you said $1,100.
What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also
Not too far fast. I have a
poisonous.
bootleg ROM Pokemon pinball.
Poisonous?
Type of a lifetime.
Richard,
To be
hold
fair,
on.
though, the worst part is I was
There
like,
is
that's a
zero.
lot of money. At no point did I question it and go,
no.
no, that can't
I
be
should've
right.
brought
I went,
some
yeah,
with
no,
me.
$1,180 is
No
probably
problem.
right. Actually,
I'll go and
$180
get
is
it.
fairly reasonable.
Thanks.
Like, $180 is actually very reasonable. Going with the controller, because I don't have an N64 controller. Yeah, I would have figured it'd at least be in the $300 or $400 range. Like, because I think, like, I want to say the last time I looked, hold on, I'm doing the math in my head on this. How low is the price for the Resident Evil 2 cartridge? Because I think, like, the PlayStation version of that game goes for a bunch. Like,
welcome.
Oh, shit.
Truists and rated my stream with 4 viewers.
Howdy, Raiders. How's it going tonight? Found for like 40, 50. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. Truist, how is your night going? I almost hit the wrong button. I almost rated. Ooh, more Pokemans.
Seen a Shining. Or timings with ship and straight fly. Okay. Look at that. Are you fucking serious right now? A fucking shiny Murkrow.
Sorry, I'm
shows
here. It's
up
cool.
Before the fucking Pokemon I'm actually goddamn looking for. This is fucked. This is absolutely fucked.
I misread the title of this clip as Shitty Mew Cow.
Oh my god. This feels bad.
Yeah, sounds like you were a little pissed.
Please just stay in this fucking ball. I'll throw a dusk ball if not, and then if that doesn't catch you, I'll just throw ultra balls at you until you stay.
The number of times in my life where I can think I was just begging a Pokemon, please just don't break out. I only have like 3 balls left, please. I beg of you. Pick up the serum? I picked up the serum, okay. Before we head out to the courtyard, I have to save. I'm too low right now. Begging it to stay in them. I don't think I've seen you get that mad. I think there's been like 2 or 3 times now Jagbu has gotten like mad enough where I'm like, I'm going to hit the stop moving thing just so Jagbu can take a breath and like calm down for a minute. Thank you. Like,
Here's the serum. Richard,
like I want to say at least
hold
twice
on.
I've done it. Where
I'll
it's
give
like,
you a shot
oh,
now.
Jag looks like they're getting like actually upset.
Here's
Like,
my radio. You should
let me
keep it.
Let me give them a moment to breathe.
No, Richard.
Once again, I do really like how it is a big ass snake bite. Oh yeah, I didn't even ask because I was busy watching Pokemon.
Thank you.
Thank you for following, Ishimura.
Ishimura is now following.
I greatly appreciate it. And the sounds worked and the thing worked. I'm so excited. My thing's just not all broken. It was more Demon Souls. Okay. How was Demon Souls tonight? Did you beat the bosses? Did you demon those souls? I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I keep having like this goofy moment where I'm like trying to skip a cutscene or like do something or skip a door. Oh, this motherfucker better not have poisoned me, because I don't need to go back to that side of the fucking mansion again. Motherfucker. It's alright, at least we get a free heal out of it. I did get the demon soul. Got a boss, but it didn't do anything. Alice Cross Killbot didn't have any ephemeral eyes. I don't know what that means. The ephemeral eyes part. Killed the armored spider. Nice. That one lone demon star. Demon soul. Demon star has to be the name of an anime, right? That sounds like the name of a fucking anime. Die your spirit, but if you... Okay. Okay, it's kind of like, because I've only played Dark Souls, and not very much of it. Dapper ushered me to some kind of source with an elevator. And there was a dragon that burned a bridge. But you have to use something to, like, become not hollowed. I assume it's kind of, like, functionally similar to that.
Barry? Barry?
Barry? Be summoned to help people. Dragons burning bridges. They'll never make friends like that. But yeah, by the way, if you didn't know, you get a full free heal if you... Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Oh, if you kill a boss, you get your body back? Oh, that's kind of neat. But yeah, like the way it sounded, it kind of, like once you described it, it kind of sounded like a similar... I forget what the item is to become non-hollowed in Dark Souls is, but yeah, okay, that makes sense. Humanity restored, okay. I would like to try to get back into Dark Souls. I actually unhollower. Faith in humanity restored. No. I still have a Twitter account. Of course, my faith in humanity is wrecked. The only little bit of, like, there's two little tricks for Dark Souls that I know of, and both of them are, like, in the beginning of the game. It's that you can snipe that dragon's tail with arrows and kill it early, and that you can, like, you're intended to do a downward strike on the asylum demon, and, like, you pretty much, like, walk through that fight if you do that. Those are the only two things I know that are useful about Dark Souls. Actually, I have to reply. I have a message from Dapper I forgot to reply to. I'm thinking about just now. But I ought to really contact him about getting back into Dark Souls. I would like to eventually, you know, play enough of Dark Souls to understand how Dark Souls work and, you know, beat it at some point. I need an ink ribbon. Because I want to save. But unfortunately, I need an ink ribbon to do that. Which I think there's one. Do I need the lighter? Do I need the lighter? No. I think there's an ink ribbon in here? Yes. Not me just outright remembering where that ink ribbon was. Yeah, plat. It'll be my third complete Souls game on the original PS3. Get a fraud trophy. Is there a lot of, like, I've never actually looked, to be fair. Is there a lot of, like, trophies for, like, Souls games? Like, in the traditional way that, like, I'm thinking of, like in other games where it's like, you know, catch 3 badgers or what have you. You know? I don't know why that was my thing for a trophy. I could not... My mind went blank on what do you do in video games? My mind went absolutely fucking empty. It was always like 30-something Sekiro, has like 30-something maybe Bloodborne 2. Okay. Maybe they may average around 30. Well, from what I understand, isn't there like a I've lost my place in this. Catch badgers, obviously, of course. But yeah, like from my understanding, like doesn't Sony like have like particularly like, oh, you have to have this many trophies, or is that Xbox? Like there's a minimum, I think. Thank God I did that right. Whew. That was so fucking scuffed. Like I did not want to have to do this room again. And just that you have them. It might be an older thing, because I feel like I was watching an interview with a developer, and they were talking about it. But like I forget all the particulars about it because it was a while ago. Once again, I'm enamored with Jill's back boobs. Well, I shouldn't say that, because like back boobs are like an insulting thing that people say. I got the historical tidbit we were stuck on. Howdy, Killbot. Good job with the historical tidbit. Okay, raid moment. How are you doing today, Killbot? Dark Souls 31, Bloodborne 34, DLC, Sekiro 34. Okay, so yeah, they all average around the same. Dark Souls having slightly more. Fuck these dogs. Fuck these dogs in particular. I'm not answering your fucking phone call, Brad. I don't fucking care. No. We are not friends. You left me to die. Now that I have a PS5, I suddenly have a horse in the race for... Man, I really hope they remastered Bloodborne and put it on the PS5. So now I'm in that camp with everybody the fuck else. Because, like, I would like to play Bloodborne. I never owned a PS4, so that was just always one outside of my reach. And I love the aesthetic of Bloodborne. Like, Bloodborne looks cool as shit. That's the main reason I want to play. Yeah, like, that's a good reason. That shit looks cool. One of them. I have infinite ammo, bitches. Son of a... How are you still alive? I used so many bullets. The fucking... The game was rigged from the start. My friend and I exchanged games to play. He assigned me Bloodborne, Evil Within 2. I assigned him Yakuza Kiwami 1 and 2. I wanted to like the Yakuza games so much. I tried Yakuza 0, and to be fair, I did not ask anybody who's actually played and enjoyed the Yakuza games if 0 is the right place to start, but that's where I started, and I'm like, it's so fucking talky and slow. It was before I realized that, like, I think my problem is I don't like Japanese Japanese media's pacing. I think they front load exposition a little too much, and they're a little too wordy. Like, So, like, I kind of, like, turn at one, but they all talk. They're all talking because they're hugely... Yeah. To be fair, and that's what I keep hearing. But, like, it's, like, cool. I really enjoyed when I got to, like, be out in the world and, like, you know, fight. And then it's, like, cool, I get 45 minutes of reading text dialogue. I guess that's fun, too. That started backwards walking towards me. I would like to change ribbon, please. Please and thank you. That's all I needed out of this one. I actually did not need to go in there. Civil War called... No. What the North was called in Civil War, they were called the Union. I think you mean the War of Northern Aggression. Fuck, I'm kidding. I don't even want to fuck with that one. Like, no. Don't need this right away. Don't need this right away. I don't need 2 health items on me. I don't need that right away. Maybe I'll give them another try. I mean, I pay for fucking Game Pass. I might as well. Like, that was the thing there where I tried with, the first one. Of course, I was, or Zero. Of course, I was like, I have it on Game Pass. I might as well. Trees are so good. Oh, yes. I'm like, Freeze is an odd comment, but sure, I'm down. Like, that's the thing. It's one of... What the fuck, phone trees? Yeah, it wasn't even close. I've been particularly, like, mad about my autocorrect lately, because it has been wildly inaccurate. It has given me words that aren't even kind of close to what I fucking typed. I was looking somebody up earlier, and I typed in their last name, and it fucking changed their last name. Like, I was like, I capitalized this. I love dangling vines. I mean, willows are pretty dope. Like, realistically. Like... But yeah, like, those are those games, like, specifically those are, I feel so, like I'm missing out because I want to like them. Everybody talks about how cool they are, how they're goofy and fun, and, like, have these deep, rich stories, which I love a deep, rich story. I'm a slut for story. Like, I'm down. But meanwhile, I'm just like, yeah, there's a lot of fucking words. And it is very slow, and they're reiterating the same information to me multiple times. Like, I got so mad when I played Metal Gear Solid, and, like, Metal Gear Solid 2 on here, because it's just like, they keep telling me the same thing over and over again. And it's like, show don't tell, first off. Like that is very much like a big thing of storytelling. Like, show don't tell. But I also don't need to hear the same thing over and over. I'm not stupid. I can follow along to a story. Like, I know how to read, Kojima. Metal Gear? It frustrates me, though. And I find that a lot of Japanese media does this, where they will give you a bit of information, and they will reiterate that over and over and over again, often at the beginning of their story. Repeating what the last person said, but as a question. Yeah, it's particularly bad in Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 1, it's real bad. It gets better as it goes throughout the series, but there is a lot of it where, like, yours is repeating things. What was it? Corpse Party, I think it was. I played Corpse Party on stream because it was very recommended to me. And I think there's actually, it might be from Corpse Party, where the clip is titled, "The Moment Ralph Loses Interest in This." Fuck. Fucking guardhouse. I'm a survivor of the Cold War. The Cold War? Yes. A war between the Soviets and the United States. The United States? A country comprised of 50 states run by a president. A president? Like, I like David Hayter, but the lines ain't great. You know? By the way, David Hayter wrote the first X-Men movie, or co-wrote the first X-Men movie, or something like that. Also played both Captain America and Bucky Barnes in different Spider-Man cartoons. I just think that's fun. It's like a fun little thing. It's in your pocket, Jill. Also, there's no way Jill has the same amount of pocket in this outfit as she did in her normal outfit, right? Like, her normal outfit's BDUs, where, like, you have, like, you know, pockets. Put me down. Put me down slightly softer, please. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was playing a bit too fucking fast and loose, y'all. Well, big ol' fucking F in the chat from me, y'all. I got distracted by Jill's prison pocket. That's not the phrase. Prison wallet, I think, is the phrase, but either way. Alright, we're not restarting for a third fucking time. We've beat this game already. I think at some point in the future, I might do that thing where I said, like, tell me it failed. No, I died. Fucking Plant 42 killed me. I infinite submachine gunned a little too close to the sun. I had a false sense of confidence about me, and it did not go well. Yeah. I forgot that, like, when it picks you up and, like, throws you, which it only does if you get too close. Redoing no saves. Oh no, I did save. Yeah, alright. I'll give it another go. We gotta do all of the residents again, though. But one more fail and I'm done. Actually, I don't need this fucking armor key on me. We can drop that off in this. I'm sitting here fucking wondering why I got no fucking... Why I have no item space and... Newborn... Infant... Lively boy? No, this is a tired middle-aged man. This is not my lively boy. That's my tired middle-aged man. Lively boy. Now, young man. There's a place you can go, said the young man. And now a tired middle-aged man. And finally, my favorite, the bold old man. And now death. What the fuck, Jill? I say as though I'm not actively controlling her. Worst part is, this is easy mode. This is as easy mode could be. I have an infinite ammo weapon. Like, I know where every enemy is. This is about as easy as an easy mode could be, and I'm still fucking it up. No, fuck you, Brad. Alright. Down here with the weird frame rate drop. I don't know why the climbing up and dropping down here, like, really just tanks your frame rate at the end of the animation. I don't get it. Because in all reality, like, my phone has enough power to run this game. This is not a very difficult to run game. I like watching the bar on my audio monitoring. It's just fucking level out right at 20 decibels or like negative 15 decibels for the fucking machine gun going off. God damn it, Jill. I gotta say, I love the Xbox controller. Like the modern like Xbox One, Xbox Series X controller. That D-pad sucks. Like, it's a great controller, feels comfortable in the hand. I like the offset thumbsticks. Fucking D-pad on this is terrible. Like, I'm not sure if I like the Sony one more. And to be fair, I still have yet to, like, hook my DualSense 5 to my computer at all. But, like... Infinite rounds is insane, yeah. Well, you know what's funny? This is a reward for finishing the game quickly. I think you get it for finishing the game in under 3 hours. Which, my first run, I finished the game in under 3 hours. It apparently is untagged itself, but I did it in like 240 something. Like, it ain't just like New Game Plus, you get an infinite gun. Like, it's a reward for finishing the game quickly. And like I said, like, my best time, including using an infinite weapon, which some people who do speedruns and shit will say, like, oh, well, that's not a real time. It's like 45 or 50 minutes or something like that. I actually have to look, I was just thinking about it, I have to look through my phone for my old phone for the picture of my clear time. On my DS, playing this. Like, with the infinite rocket launcher. Like, cruising through this game in under an hour is fucking awesome. Oh, that would be a fun difficulty spike. So I was just thinking about it. You know, it would be a fucking weird, like, cool challenge run to do. I only get to play via my own stream. So, like, I don't get to look at the game played in real time. I only get to look at the delayed version on my stream. And see if I can get through it. I'll give myself undelayed audio to make it a little bit more fair. Well, be fair, there are people who do really impressive, weird speed runs and, like, difficulty runs of Resident Evil. There's somebody who used to pop into my chat fairly regularly. Character named, Resident Evil Jesse, I think was his username. I would think audio and video would be wild for you to play with. Yeah. Like, that'd be a challenge. But I believe, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I've seen them, so, like, I might be misremembering. They have, they're nonverbal and deaf. And, I think have cerebral palsy. And they do, like, blind speedruns of Resident Evil games. Like, it is wild to watch. Like, it is truly, like, a mastery of the game that I can't even begin to claim. Delay isn't too long. I think you see messages fairly quickly. Yeah, like, to be fair, I don't have a ton of delay, but there is a noticeable delay. Like, if I don't catch something on screen, I can usually look down at my Stream Deck, or my Steam Deck, rather, and catch it, because my Steam Deck runs as a stream monitor. $15-minute delay now. Why am I wasting time killing these sharks? Super talented when it comes to playing games in wacky ways, yeah. Like I was listening to a podcast earlier today, and they were talking about somebody beat Elden Ring, I think it was, with a DDR mat. Like, some motherfucker out there beat Elden Ring with their feet on a DDR mat. They danced Elden Ring to death. Have someone have a golf fish beat a ball shit. A goldfish. Okay, goldfish. Yeah, I've seen that one. That's actually pretty cool. That goldfish, I think, has played a bunch of games. That goldfish is a capital G gamer. They have their own G-Subs code. Alright, let's see if I can not get murdered by a fucking plant today. There we go. I hope I can get a sponsorship one day. I want a sponsorship, but I want a sponsorship for something weird. Like, you know, I want Hongdian to sponsor me. I want the Chinese fucking fountain pen manufacturer to fucking sponsor me. I want something weird or stupid. She's getting a stream element. I get those emails all the time, and I've never done them. I'm not the biggest fan of marketing. Alan Wake added to their story, but that's a notification I need to get in my life. Well, Bad Dragon and Mountain Dew. There's a YouTuber I follow who's sponsored by Fleshlight. Like, he has been sponsored at least 2 or 3 times by Fleshlight.
You saved me!
And I gotta tell you, the mechanical fucking advantage
Thanks, Barry.
that he is
Don't mention
talking on that fucking
What a monster.
YouTube video.
I can't believe. What the hell is
It looked
this
like
place anyway?
It looked like a Keurig you could fuck. Perhaps I've never had liquid death. It's just he's just playing Raid Shadow Legends. That's always the joke, isn't it? Like, they make some weird ones. Absolutely. That's always the joke, though. Raid Shadow Legends. Like, that's an ongoing joke with a buddy at work.
So you're safe.
I'll just randomly launch
That's
into
what
doing a
I
Raid
was
Shadow
going to
Legends
say.
commercial.
Where on earth have you been?
While we're
You
in, like,
disappeared from the hall
conversation.
all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have
2020,
my
I still get
reasons.
emails. Yeah.
Perhaps you guys have met them? It was all I could do to protect
Like, to be fair,
myself
I
against
appreciate
those
them,
strange
you know, giving that avenue, but I
right?
never, I'm always a
Anyway,
little like,
it's good to see you're
I
safe.
don't know how that works, and I don't
Jill,
really feel like
Our first
figuring it
priority
out.
is to get out of here.
And, like,
Yes, you're right.
you'll notice I don't really pimp the fact
Now
that you
there
can
are a lot of
subscribe.
rooms in that mansion that we can't get
Like, I
into
don't really
because
pimp
they're
it.
locked
Like,
up.
subscription to me
I have been
is an
looking
option.
around for clues.
Okay.
Because it feels
I'll
weird
go
to
to
me.
the other house and see if I can find
Like,
any
selling,
clues.
Will you do
selling
that?
things feels
I'm
weird.
counting on you.
Like, I don't really know, like, how exactly I'm supposed to handle that, you know? I 100% would take a Zoloft sponsorship. Like, alright, we're gonna pop in here. We're gonna save right quick. Trying to, like, mentally month and a week now, it's been great. Hell yeah. Like, love to hear, like, the medication's working. Like, that sounds like a very rude way to say that. I don't intend it as a rude way to say that. But I'm glad that, like, shit's working. Of course, like... do I need anything else? Just in case I'm gonna bring the grenade gun. Don't have any, like, loose health items, so I'll have to pick one up on the way. And just for good measure. Of course, hunters ain't no fucking joke. And Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with. I'm often overly worried about that, like there was a truck driver, the other day at work. I know, shocker. My job that directly interfaces with me dealing with truck drivers, there was a truck driver at my job. And she was a very pleasant lady, which is always great. Like, it's great whenever somebody isn't a dick. Very, very outgoing, like, very nice to talk to. Wonderful, wonderful person. She had a propensity for tattoos and piercings. And while I'm talking to her, she says something, and she has the inside of her lip, like, on her gum line, pierced. And I have not seen that before. It surprised me a little bit. So I asked, I'm like, do you have the inside of your lip pierced? Oh, a smiley? Is that what that's called? But, like, I outright phrased it as like, hey, personal question. Do you have the inside of your lip pierced? Like, I don't want to be rude about it. Like, I outright told her, I'm like, I don't want to be rude about it. But that's wild. Like the web of the top lip. Oh, God. Like, I'm not gonna yuck somebody else's yum, obviously. If that's what you like, that's what you like. You do it, you be happy about it. You know? I'm not getting the Magnum, so we're not gonna worry about Magnum rounds. I do need the Doom book. That is an endgame kind of thing. Most of my piercings out aside from my eyebrow and ears, although I definitely get tattoos. I'll just, once again, I'm going to say a thing. I mean no offense by it. It surprises me you have tattoos and piercings. Like, I don't know why. The mental thought just didn't seem like your kind of thing. Cool, though. Like, hell yeah. For whatever reason, that's not what I would have thought. And I'm not sure why. Arms go backwards. I was just a stone cold biker. I am quite nerdy, I suppose. Not even the nerdy thing. It's just like, I don't know. To be fair, though, I am personally having this weird, like, internal kind of crisis when it comes to tattoos. Because it used to be tattoos, like, meant that you were very artistic and kind of edgy and, like, you know, like, a bit badass. Like, not even just to, like, not say it, like, a bit badass. Nowadays, I feel like a tattoo only means that you had extra money at some point. Like, in my mind, it has gone from, like, a cool, edgy thing to, like,
Jill,
yeah, everybody has
have you found
them.
anything interesting?
Get a
Yes,
baller moped.
but
Become
I can't
a
see
mopegan.
very well.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
Oh, do you? Well, then I'll try to go down
So
using
this is
the
the thing
rope.
I was talking about where, like,
Wait.
if you wait for Barry, he survives. If you leave, he dies.
Hey, what's going on?
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill.
Now
Wait.
I've done it.
I'll go and get another rope.
That line always sounded like he meant
Barry?
to do it.
Barry!
Tattoos are very common now, and that kind of changes my, like, my opinion of them. Yeah, to be fair, like, I don't necessarily have traditional style tattoos, but, like, I have very, like, simple... God damn it, it's hard to show off my mid-forearm. I have very simple, like, line art, no real color. Like, both of my tattoos tend to be very, very simplistic. I didn't need to come down this way. Can't fool me, I know that your shadow has to bleed. I mean... Have you considered a Terraria tattoo? Like, I'd love to have a Kirby ride on a warp star as a tattoo. That probably would be a pretty cool one. I forgot to stop at the item box, so I'm kind of fucked for space. Okay, there's a... I always have these, like, neat ideas for tattoos, and I never follow them up because I'm like, yeah, who has the time? I also never have the disposable income for money. For money? For tattoos. Like, I always either have the time or I have the money. I never have both. Let's go fucking deal with these hunters, I guess, because I need this fucking... I need to get to an item box. Oh, I got them both. Good. I don't need this. Gotta find the balance, yeah. That's the thing, I suck at balance. I am horrible at balance. I do not need that. How much heat we packing? Yes. Like, the last couple years, I've also been particularly like, oh, I don't even know what I'd get if I got a tattoo. Like, I feel like I have no ideas for it anymore. Oh, god damn it, camera angle. Damn caution. Gamer themed tattoo. I mean, to be fair, like, I feel like it would be reasonable for me to, like, get a Resident Evil tattoo, like, or something like that. Because, like, clearly, my enjoyment of Resident Evil is not going to go away. Like, I've enjoyed this for so long at this point. I don't like making decisions, so I won't get a tattoo. That, I mean, yeah. Like, making a decision like that kind of sucks. Because you're like, well, what do I do? And how do I figure it out? And, like, when in all reality, like, there isn't a good method. You just kind of, at a certain point, you gotta just kind of, like, hop in and, like, you know, just do it. And that's not for everybody, per se. But I also know people who have really fucking stupid tattoos and love them, and good for them. I know one guy who has a I love nachos tattoo. Like, it's literally like a heart on his arm that just says nachos. And it's, I didn't need to come in here at all, come to think of it. So I'm not doing those conditions for winning. No regrets. Well, his explanation's like, yeah, people come and go. Nachos are forever. And I can't fault him for that. That's kind of accurate. Like, yeah, nachos will always be there. Nothing I know I want. Yeah. I also maintain, like, it's the kind of thing where, like, you should have the idea in your head for a while. And if you can keep that idea in your head and it be a thing you want over the course of a year, say, like, then you should get it. Like, before then, it's just kind of like, well, it's kind of reckless. Alright, we are out of the mansion. Okay, can we all appreciate me shooting that fucking hunter out of the fucking sky? Like, that was cool as shit, right? Like, somebody please validate me. I lied. I also kind of think, like, if you are commit to getting the rest of the same style, yeah. Well, not necessarily. You can do a hodgepodge style, like, a bunch of different styles. Like, I kind of make the joke all the time, but it's not illegal. They can't stop you. Like, but I will say, like, if you're somebody who's iffy on it, they have made great leaps and bounds in temporary, like, tattoos. Like, you can get a temporary tattoo that's pretty fucking legit now. And, like, actually, like, kind of convincing. You know? I'm sitting here doing, like, the item math in my head to see if I will have enough item spots to do what I need to do. Because I would like to have some extra item spaces. And some full heals would be nice. What do the red herbs do? The red herbs do nothing by themselves. But they will triple the power of a green herb. So a green herb heals 1/3 of your health. A red herb combined with a green herb will heal 100%. But by themselves, they do nothing. Blue herbs only heal poison and can be used by themselves. But if you combine a red, green, and a blue, it heals everything no matter what. It is a literal full heal. It is the best healing item in the game, so it is worthwhile to have them. You know? Ones are really helpful. They can be. Red ones are rare. Like, they are very rare compared to the other herbs. Like, green and, like I said, blue, the game will make it seem like, oh, if you get poisoned, you have to go find a blue herb and to, you know, to stop being poisoned. All right. So that's the end of tonight. That's it. That's all I'm doing tonight. We got 3 hours out of it. Something about the outside. It does not like the outside. Like something about the courtyard. It does not enjoy. That's wild though. We've had 3 crashes tonight. My freaking God. Resident Evil game. So yeah. To be fair, I do think there was recently an update for this, and I don't think I downloaded it because I'm playing a very, very modded version of this. So it might be part of that. But either way, y'all got a lot of me playing Resident Evil out of it. So I do not know whether or not I'll be screaming. I'll definitely be screaming, but for many reasons. Whether or not I'll be streaming next week. I'm covering a coworker's vacation, so I'm working 6:30 in the morning to 6:30 at night, which means I have to go to bed well before 3 a.m. I might stream real early, like way earlier in the day, like around 7. It might be a shorter stream, but I'm not sure. Also, effectively, we did just stream the whole game because we literally are about to get to where we started tonight. Busy bee. No, poor. I have vacation coming up the week after. I'm going away for a week. And I need the money. I don't want to do 6:30 in the morning to 6:30 at night. I hate having to wake up. I am extremely unreliable when I have to wake up early. And frankly, I just don't want to be there, especially now. But I need the money, so I gotta do it. So I might stream earlier in the day. I'm not sure what time. So do I. I am extremely stressed about it. I've almost worked up the strength to cancel several times. I'm that kind of stressed about it, and with everything else going on. It's not helping. How you feel on early streams? I'm dreading the idea of being on the internet while the sun is out. The idea of that is wild. Work and stream, or just stream? Work and stream. I'm literally traveling. Like I'm going to another city to like do touristy shit and spend $120 fucking for a meal and a tour and a couple drinks. How on the move. Yeah. PTO vacation. Like literal vacation time. I've already used like a good amount of PTO this year. I've used 3 PTO days this year, and I'm mad about it. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out, and thank you for lurking. Once again, thank you for the raid, Truest. And where are you on my list? There you are.
I hate this outfit. It looks terrible. Nice if you're just trying to be casual or whatever, but I'm obviously doing assassin and pirate shit.
Yeah, he
so
moving.
I need to be dressed for the part.
Places to be. Thank you again for the raid. Thank you for all now. Thank you all for hanging out. Jesus, that August, thank you for the well wishes for the vacation. Thought it looked like it has. Thank you all for hanging out and watching. We'll be back with more Resident Evil eventually. Like I said, hopefully my schedule goes mostly back to normal. I don't know if Sundays will kick right in after the 6th. I do want to get back to doing Sundays. But I will catch you all later. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week and a lovely weekend. Happy Friday. Happy belated hump day. I don't know anymore. I will catch you all later, though. Bye. It is late enough in the day now. I'm going to take the express down. Because I don't remember the inside of the clock tower ever being shown. Because I just had to clean all of this shit. And I'm not a fan of it. I don't remember them showing this room. You heard me. Listen, I flubbed one word and y'all